What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lump Vision. I go by the names Lump, D-Lump, or LV. It doesn't matter which one you want to call me, I'll respond to any of them. Before I get started, I'd just like to thank all of my subscribers, old and new, and everybody that comes by and watches my channel. I'm also going to apologize. As you can see, I'm in the car studio. The lighting isn't the best. The way the camera, usually where I sit my camera, it's kind of into the sun, and it's just not giving a good picture at all. Like this whole little spot right here where the sun is, it's all over my face, and it's kind of messing up the picture. So I'm holding my phone, and I'm trying my best not to shake or anything like that. So might not be the best video when it comes to, a steady camera. But anyway, I wanted to get this video out, so here it is. So today I just want to talk about trimming, right? So when I first got into the game, trimming was like a no-no. It was just like you are committing beard suicide if you cut or trim your beard at any point. And that's something that I stuck with for a long time. And even when somebody would say, I'm going to trim my beard, you had the bearded homies like, no, don't trim your beard, don't trim your beard, don't touch it, let it grow. But now the game seems like it has changed, man. And I think that's a good thing, because I feel like what was happening, a lot of us had beards that were unhealthy looking. They looked unkept. They were just growing long and just crazy, right? So I get the whole year thing and all that by not touching it or anything like that. So I get it. But at the same time, throughout the course of that, growing the year, it's probably not your best beard, because a lot of times it probably is unhealthy with having some type of damage, split ends, single strand knots, double strand knots, or whatever else. There's probably a lot of that going on, but everybody's like, man, don't touch your beard, just let it grow. So what I've noticed, I don't really know how long it's been, but a lot of the bearded homies are trimming their beards to have their beards look the best that they can possibly have it look. And I think that's a good thing, and some of you may have seen the picture I dropped on IG, but I did a trim, I think it was Saturday morning or early Sunday morning. I woke up and went right in the basement, hooked up the clippers and trimmed my beard, because it was getting a little out of hand to me. And something that I realized that I cannot do is I'm not going to be able to grow a big, long, massive, full beard because under my neck. Regardless of what, that's plateaued. That's not going anywhere, and it's curly. It's longer than what it looks, but even it's still not, it hasn't grown any more than, I've probably had growing on 3 years that I decided to grow like a bigger beard and not have like a shadow type beard. It's probably been closer to 3 years. And even when I trim it, the clippers aren't touching up under my neck. So I know it's not getting longer. So what gets longer is obviously the chin is usually that maybe looks the longest, but that's the most focused right here is the chin area and the sides. That grows, but what I don't want is like that long. Sometimes you see a guy with a really long beard up front, but and it looks good, and I'm one of them. But when you turn to the side and look at the profile, it, you can, that neck beard doesn't follow through. So to me, you just have that long piece here, you have the long piece here, and then this is all up here, so it's all chin. Me, if I was gonna grow, my ideal beard would be a long, full beard from the neck beard all the way down. Like I don't want any just a beard that's just all chin. Like me personally, I'm not, bashing anybody whose beard who looks like that. I'm just saying, me personally, that's not the look I would want. So for me, I'm going to have to keep a beard a little closer. I'll drop a couple pictures, the before and a couple after pictures, because it was starting to separate. My neck and my chin was starting to separate, and it looked like two different pieces. It was literally like here, here, and then here. It was like two levels, and I didn't like that. So I went on and did a trim, and now it's one full piece. Like I said, I'll drop pictures in the sun. It's kind of like messing everything up, but and I also don't have a shape up, no shave November, so it doesn't look as good as it can. So that's why I trim my beard, and I think a lot of bearded homies are getting hip to that. Just having the best beard, not the longest beard, but the best beard they can get, but like healthy and neat looking. if you can grow a beard all the way down to here and it's healthy and neat looking like the homie King Tolly and like Samson's looked, and like if you can do that, then I would go ahead and do that, and that would be my ideal beard. But I can't do that. So to me, it's not giving up. It's not, you know, hurting anything. It's just realizing that I'm just not capable of growing the beard that I want to have. So I'm perfectly okay with the business beard looking full and healthy. And that's the look that I'm going for. My mustache is coming in better too. So, you know, if you want to trim your beard, go ahead and do that, man. It's just, you know, I've talked about trims before. There's, you know, if it's unhealthy, then I would say to trim it. If you reached the length, your desired look, I would say trim it. But if you're trying to trim to make it grow, then that's not really how you handle trimming. Like, you got to let it grow in order for, somebody's trying to call, let me swipe that. Yeah, you got to let it grow. But if nothing's wrong with it, don't mess with it, you know. But if you're like me, if you get knots every now and then, or you don't like the shape of your beard, then go ahead and trim, man. I think it's totally okay. And I think the bearded homies are starting to get hip to that. So that's all I have for today. Monday's over. It's like 60 degrees, which is a surprise here in Maryland. I thought when I looked at the weather, it's going to be a little colder, but I'm happy with this weather. I know the cold is coming, but yeah, Monday's over. I hope you all had a good Monday. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know later.